Going on YouTube, Cloverbells here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're going to be showcasing our Suicune team as one of our 5 rentals for the month of March. So this is a team that got top 4 in a 102-person tournament from one of those Tommy Tuesday tours, and it was piloted by one of our viewers, OrangeSteve. So shout outs to Steve for getting top 4 in a big tournament like that. And you know, just all the more reason why we're showcasing it here on the channel. So I always wanted to, you know, build Suicune for Regulation F, and we did that you know, about a month or two ago. I would say about a month ago, and then we turned it into a rental. I liked how it was, and you know, it's just a pretty fun team to use all in all. But what are we running here on Suicune? It's a very standard set here with Scald, Icy Wind, and Tailwind, and Snarl. So lots of support here from the Suicune. We've got Icy Wind and Tailwind for the speed control, the Snarl to neuter special attack damage from annoying Flutter Manes, Raging Bolts, for example, as well. And then Scald, you know, with the timely burn can be very, very good and very, very clutch. And then, you know, Icy Wind is really good against stuff like, you know, opposing Landorus. You know, even though it won't one-shot him, it'll still, like, give you speed control in that sense and really pressure, you know, that and something like a Dragonite, for example. So Suicune looks pretty good here. And again, the one thing you have to be aware of when you're using Scald is that switching, you know, into the Ogre Pond Wellspring. So just be aware of that. But all in all, Suicune has a lot of matchups where it can just come in and just help support your team. And that's really its main job on this. You know, just be a very bulky support mod. Inner focus is great. You can't get intimidated or faked out, which is really, really nice. So that's the benefit there of Suicune. Then over here, we've got the Rillaboom. So it's an Assault Vest Rillaboom with Terra Fire. Very standard set here with Fake Out Pressure, Grassy Glide, and Woodhammer, your 2 grass moves. Your pivot move with U-Turn. Again, also pretty good into Ogre Ponds as well, just, you know, just to reposition out and get something else in. Then after that, we've got our Landorus Incarnate, Life Orb Lando, of course, very just straightforward 252 timid set with the substitute here. This is what you're going to be clicking in Trick Room games more or less, you know, just so that you have something to play in. Then you have the Flutter Mane here with the Choice Specs Paris Song set here. So again, just so you understand how Paris Song works, just because, you know, it might seem weird on a Choice Spec set, it's mainly used as that 4th move that doesn't really get clicked on Flutter Mane. You're always almost clicking Moonblast, Dazzling Gleam, and Shadow Ball, right? But you need that 4th move in very situational needs. And the one that I chose, of course, you know, anytime I have Parasong on Flutter Mane, is to be able to force set up Pokemon out, or, you know, stuff like you pick up 2 KOs right away, then you just click Perish and the game is over. You just re-switch, remove your debuff, and then eventually after 3 turns, you know, after alternating protects correctly, your opponent just faints, right? But the other purpose is, you know, if you're dealing with stuff like Kommo-O stuff, or even Dondozo, for example, or anything just setting up there, Parasong can just kind of get rid of them and force them to switch out, otherwise they just faint, right? So that's the main idea there. Then you have Chien-Pao and Arcanine sub, very standard, you know, aggressive physical damage duo that we know and love, right? You know, Choice Banded Arcanine here with the very standard Blitz, Rock Slide, Extreme Speed, Head Smash, Terra Normal, E-Speed. And then Chien-Pao also a very standard Focus Sash set with Icicle Crash rather than Ice Spinner, just because we have a Rillaboom to remove needy terrains, and then Sucker Punch and Sacred Sword is really all there is to it for a Chien-Pao set here. So that's it. So Suicune, again, main job, you know, lead it, you know, click your support moves, then bring up the heavy guns in the back, and then, you know, just rely on your damage output in the late game to carry you through. All right, so hopefully we can get some cool wins with Suicune. So without wasting any further time, let's just go straight into the ranked battles. Another Primarina team. This one, it's the T-Tar Magmar stuff with Latios. Okay, is this Michael's team by any chance? I'm not sure. All right, so Fire, Water, Grass Core. There's Magmar, there's Rillaboom, there's Primarina, and then there's Latios again. This is very much reminiscent of Michael. Do I know what it does? I'm not sure. Let's see. No, I think this is as good as it gets. Alright, let's see what we can do. So Suicune still looks pretty good here, somewhat. Especially if I can get a key burn on that Kommo-O here. I do have Choice Specs Flutter Mane to also, you know, click the Parasong if I ever need to and force him to switch. So that looks pretty good. I can also just start with like Arcanine here, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4 things that want me intimidated. I think Arcanine Chien-Pao looks pretty good. as a lead. He doesn't really have Intimidate of himself. And then in the back, I think we bring in Flutter. And I think our own Rillaboom could be good, especially against T-Tar and his own and Primarina over there. I have U-turn for Latios for example. I think this is the play. We'll do it like this. So let's see what he does. Alright. Very interesting squad that he has. But it just all depends on how he wants to lead. It's Kommo-O Magmar. Alright. So we get some Intimidate, which is good. We also get some Rock Slide pressure. We have E-Speed. I know that Magmar has a Violite. But this is not super bad, all things considered. I can just go for Glory, go for the Head Smash right here, right now. And not have to worry anything else. And then for Kommo, I can just click Icicle Crash. So I think I just want to keep it super standard here. There's the Follow Me. Okay. So Icicle Crash will connect onto the Magmar. So that's cool. And we do connect on the Head Smash. So Magmar, thanks for coming. Alright, and this is probably another setup play. You know, with the Iron Defense stuff. Yep, it is straight up Iron Defense. Look, we got Sacred Sword. We can do things eventually. But Chien-Pao is going to have to take a little break here, ideally. But we'll see. There is Premier... Oh, we can Head Smash that thing. Okay. We can definitely Head Smash that. I do have Rillaboom in the back for that as well, just like the last game. So, the problem here is... Okay. If he goes Terra Steel, this would be cool. Alright. I should be faster. I still want to click Head Smash over here, I guess. And... Again, Icicle Crash could be a play. I can Sacred Sword over here. That could do some decent damage just to chip the Kommo here. I think I want to just force his Terra. All things considered, I think that's exactly what I want to do on this Kommo here. Yeah, see, there it is. Okay. So I could have also doubled in on the Primarina slot, but I know this is a Terra Steel, which makes me also wonder if I should have just switched out the Arcanine and reset. Alright. But yeah. We actually missed the Icicle Crash, so that's unfortunate. But we still get the Head Smash playing to Primarina, which actually should just KO. Yep, it does. So that's already 2 KOs for Arcanine here. Alright. Question is which... Oh, yeah. See, I kind of needed the Arcanine for that steel thing. Unless he just kept going for the... Oh, he went for Body Press here. See, I didn't have the option to go for Terra Ghost here, so I am down to my Sash. Alright. But I think I have an idea. I'm going to switch into Flutter Mane next turn, ideally. But first, let me go into Rillaboom first. And just remove what he has over there, potentially. Let's see. This is actually going pretty quick. And there's his own Rillaboom. Okay. There's his own Rillaboom. He's probably going to take the time to, you know, do that other. I can also technically go into the Flutter here and maybe potentially have a shot at clicking Perish. Right? Ideally, I can fake out. I don't care what this thing does. I'd rather just fake out this guy and hope. And then just go into Flutter, and then next turn, click Perish. We'll see if this actually works out. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm going to do my best. Let's see if I can make this work. Alright, he went for the fake out into my Rillaboom, so either way, no damage. And if he went for Body Press, which is exactly what he did, he just went oof. Alright. He went poof. Okay. So now, what we can do is I can still click U-turn. So I just found out that I'm slower. Okay. So that's cool. So I can just U-turn and I can still click the Perish Song. Right, just try and end things right here, right now. Let's see. Grassy Glide. That does not KO, so thankfully we do survive that. Here's the Perish. Alright. There's another Iron Defense, so that's good for me, somewhat. Alright, and here is our Rillaboom just getting the heck out with the U-turn. Okay. And we're gonna go into Chien-Pao here. Okay. Here we go, Sword of Ruin stuff. Now he knows I'm gonna protect. Obviously, Grassy Glide is a thing. We know that. Okay, Perish down to 3. Of course, everything is down to 3. As long as I can keep one of my slots open, that is the key. So I think what we do is we just protect, and I don't think he has a sheer cut way of removing the Rillaboom at this health from this range. So unless he clicks U-turn on the Flutter slot. So let's see how he decides to play it. I think he just doubles the Rillaboom slot. So this is how I'm gonna decide to do it. Because again, I'm gonna get fake out pressure next turn, which is good for me, all things considered. Alright, so we protect here. Alright, I think he has to keep it honest. I think he has to go for the Chien-Pao here. Alright, Grassy Glide. There it is. Bing! Alright, now can I live another Body Press? Alright, that is the question here. Oh, it's just Flash Cannon. Oh, we lived that. We're AV. We should. Yeah, oh, we're eating. We're eating that. Okay. So that's good. Alright. So now Perish down to 2. Everything's down to 2 on that side. And what's good is I have Fake Out Pressure again. Alright, so what I can do is just... Because then it'll be down to 1 next turn, and then I bring back Chien-Pao, then I click Protect, and then we're good. So what we're going to do is we're just going to bring in the Flutter Mane over here. And honestly, just fake out the Rillaboom slot, and we should be alright. Alright, so here we go. Because then next turn we get another Protect. Even if he kills the Flutter Mane this time. Alright. Oh, that's even better! You see, ladies and gentlemen, this is why you use Parasong Flutter Mane. You just end the game right here. Alright, that's it. This game is cooked. It's done. Alright, we don't have to worry anymore. Alright, everything, now his Perish is going to be down to 1. Down to 1, and then next turn, 0. This is how you position. We got him. Alright, here we go. So now we can do whatever we want, because I got Chien-Pao in the back. I think he just cancels. But let's see what I can do. I can just click Moonblast. I can click Shadow Ball over here. You know, he's got a lot of Spadef, but all things considered, I think we're just fine. You know, I can just click Wood Hammer on this slot, just see how much damage it does, but I think it's over. Just cancel. I mean, we can play it out. All right, there's a Grassy Glide. Flutter Mane does go down here, but again, next turn, we should be good, because then all of his things faint. Here's a Wood Hammer. Enjoy this. That did no damage, right? That did no damage. Alright, Body Press does probably pick up the Rillaboom, and it does. Yes, it does. But again, because we have Chien-Pao coming in next turn, we should be good. And again, the Perish is down 1. Alright, so there he is. Yep. We're just straight chilling now. Perish down to 0. We don't even get a chance to even get in our Chien-Pao. But yeah, that was the plan. Just get those 2 KOs, click Perish, and the Kommo-O teams, which should win, but because I click Perish, we get him out of here. Alright. We didn't even need Suicune this game. Alright, GG's to Benny. That looks like our Primarina Registeel team. Wait a second. It's got the same 6. Oh man, we got a Clover team playing against a Clover team. I don't know who you are, Rose, or whatever that name is, but I'm claiming copyright issues over there. Okay. Suicune could be pretty good here, but I'm going to need Rillaboom later on, and I'm going to need Landorus as well. So who can we do here? I can also... I can do somewhat Chien-Pao here. It just depends on if he leads the Primarina. I can always Snarl just to neutralize everything he's got. And then force him to switch into the Instant, right? So I think I just do this. right? All things considered. I can also technically lead the Arcanine and then just swap into the Rillaboom later. And then do Chien-Pao in the back. But Landorus is necessary too, right? How do I do this? Actually, with all I've got, I think I'm going to need the Chien-Pao. Let's do it like this. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I've actually never faced against my own Primarina Registeel team. So let's see how this works out here. Will I lose to my own team? I could. I've very rarely played them in Sword and Shield, like when I went against my own squads. Let's see. Alright, it's Instant Porygon 2. That's okay. Alright, so we go into Arcanine here. So we do get intimidated ourselves, but we still have super effective damage against this Instant. And it's basically free Scald into that thing. He can set up the Trick Room and then just reposition into Registeel, which is exactly what I think he's gonna do. So all in all, I think I just want to get off a free Scald here. And if he goes for the Fake Out, he goes to the Fake Out. I'm still gonna go for something like Head Smash, or if anything, just to like try and remove the Instant. And if he goes into something like Registeel, okay, sure. So I can just go for Glory and just go Head Smash here. I think I will. Let's do it. I very rarely click this move, but it should be able to pick up the Instant with Scald on top of this if he doesn't Fake Out. But let's see. I think he should Fake Out. Let's see what he decides to do. I would just Fake Out in Trick Room, right? And then I can always switch out next turn or just, you know, do other things. But yeah, all right. So he goes with the easy play. So there's the Fake Out into the Arcanine. All right. And here is going to be my Scald. We're going to do some damage into this Instant. We do a little more than half. That's good. Oh, we get a crit. That's why. All right. And he does get a Citrus Berry. All right. I don't know if I don't remember if I put a Citrus Berry on mine, but I think I did. And there is the Trick Room. So now he's got Parting Shot pressure. He's got a lot of things going for him. And Registeel is poised to sweep later on. So I don't... This is where things get a little bit interesting. I still Scald this slot, I think, either way. But Arcanine, you're going to have to come back here. And let's go... Well, we can still leave it, right? We can still technically leave it. And I still want to go for the Head Smash play either way, just to try and remove the Incineroar or whatever it wants to come in. So I still want to do this. All right, so he's going for the Tri-Attack. This is going into Suicune. Shouldn't do a whole lot of damage there. He does burn me, so a little bit of Clover luck for him. All right, this is a Parting Shot going into the Arcanine. So Arc is -2. This is definitely Registeel. If I get a timely burn into that Registeel, that's going to be big. So I'm going to have to hope for a little bit of luck of my own. Let's see what this ends up being. Unless it's red. Oh, Premier. Okay. Well, so that wasn't the Registeel. Alright, so a little bit of Scald here. It's going to do no damage, of course. No burn either. But we do hit the Head Smash. We actually almost killed the Primarina. So that's pretty cool either way. Now, I do remember this is a Life Orb Primarina. I have to remember that. And unfortunately, you know, he does have me a little bit on a timer here. But I can still Snarl here just to get some of that Porygon damage down a little bit. And I'm just going to have to withdraw this Arcanine here and go into the Rillaboom. It's going to have to take some damage. The Primarina is slow. But yeah, this is how I have to play it. So is it just Instant and Registeel in the back? I would imagine. Let's see how he decides to do this. Alright, it is just going to be straight Tri-Attack. More damage into Suicune. Alright, Hyper Voice. Should be good. Pretty decent damage. Alright, there's the Life Orb damage. Yep, that's definitely ours. So Snarl again. A little bit chip into Porygon. Okay. And we get something into P2 here. So, couple of things is... He can switch out now and go into Suicune and then intimidate my Rillaboom. Right? But yeah. The burn is chipping, but I do have leftovers and I do have Grassy Terrain helping me out here. And he is running, you know, clock is ticking for him. So I'm still going to Scald just in case he does go into Incin there. And either way, I still want to go for the Grassy Glide and pin this Primarina slot, just in case if he does not swap it. See, he is going to swap into Incineroar. This is fine, because again, I make the mid-ground play. Oh, he goes into Registeel. Oh, okay. Yeah, listen, if I get that burn, it's going to be good. A little bit of chip, of course, no damage. There's a Tri-Attack coming out there. This shouldn't do a whole lot either, unless he gets a little bit more luck, but he doesn't. Can I get some luck here? Can I get a burn myself? Scald? No Scald. No burn. Never lucky. Alright, but again, we have the Arcanine in the back. This is his last turn of Trick Room. So we got a lot of things going for us. We can also just simply U-turn out of here and get the Arcanine back in here for position and click Rock Slide next turn. And still keep going for these Scalds is the key. Alright? Alright, keep the pressure on. I know he wants to go for his Iron Defense Body Press stuff, but the key is, again, just, you know, doing this. And let's click U-turn here. Let's go into the P2 slot, just in case if he clicks Protect there. I still want to get the Arcanine in here. So there's the Iron Defense. Alright, so now he's +2, quote-unquote, but that doesn't mean anything against special attack damage like this. More Tri-Attack into Rillaboom here. U-turn out. Let's go into our Arcanine. And actually, you know what? Let's go into Chien-Pao here, because Sacred Sword ignores all of that anyway. So this actually might end up being good for me, and then we can get Arcanine in next turn. Suicune's not really doing much damage, so I'm probably just going to take it off the field. And it would be good if I even just get this burn here, so that's also another thing I'm hoping. I do get the burn, so that's huge. That is exactly what I wanted. Okay? That's very good for me. That's excellent. He does get Leftovers Recovery and, of course, Grassy Terrain stuff. But now I have an idea here. Okay, I do have an idea. And it involves Arcanine. Okay? And again, we're both burned here. So the burn chip is actually going to help me against this Registeel. I think I might have to just Terra here and just try and pick up this KO. Especially if he wants to swap into Incin here. Alright, Dimensions return to normal. I would imagine Incin wants to come in. And he should, right? But again, Scald and then just, you know, Terra go. I don't need to technically Terra here. I can just keep clicking Sacred Sword. It's just the, you know, there's just not much damage coming out of the Suicune here. I think I kind of want to just bring in the Arcanine here, just to get some damage here. And maybe this is in range. It's going to be tough. I don't know if this is in range yet. I think I still want to deal some Scald damage and still go for the Sacred Sword, either way. Alright. He does click Protect. I figured that was coming. Okay, that would have been a pretty good end. I think he just wants to get up his Trick Room. This probably would have been a good time to do. Alright, but I think he also just, unless he doesn't go for Trick Room and he just chips the Chien-Pao here. So that's also another play. Alright, he does go for the Trick Room. That's fine. That's still okay. That's still okay. Alright, because again, he only clicked one Body Press. Still getting a lot of recovery, but the burn damage is, of course, helping me here. Alright, P2, he's gonna do stuff. I could make a read, because look, if he goes for the Tri-Attack onto the Chien-Pao, I think I might have to just go Terra Ghost here. And if he goes for Body Press, same thing. Alright, so I think either way, I think Terra Ghost is the play here for Chien-Pao. I very rarely do it, but I think I have to do it in this case. So we're still gonna Scald this slot, and we're still gonna, now we're gonna go for the Terra Ghost here, and now we'll go for the Sacred Sword. I think we have to do it like this, and just get this Registeel off the field. I think it's time. Unless he also goes for his Terra into Dragon, which, or Water. I think I put it at Water. We'll see. I think this would be the turn that he does do his Terastallization. After all things considered. He doesn't. He goes for the Body Press into the Terra Ghost Chien-Pao. The Terra Ghost was the play. Tri-Attack also going into the Terra Ghost Chien-Pao. That is why we did it. Scald coming out. Good damage. Is it enough with Sacred Sword? Come on, Chien-Pao. Ah, it's not. All right. But, how does the P2 hit the Chien-Pao? He doesn't. He has to go for Registeel. Okay? And he could click Protect on the Registeel. But does it really matter? Does it really matter is the question. I think I still pin it. He can click Protect if he wants. It just, he doesn't really have anything to hit the Chien-Pao with. Okay? And I want to try and get a burn on that P2 here. The grass, of course, disappears. I still think I go for the same play here. So we'll still Scald over here this time. And we can Sacred Sword over here if we want. We can force him to click Protect. I think he can. Because what else can he do? Heavy Slam? Doesn't really do much. I think we still go for the P2. Let's see. Again, I also could have just kept him honest and say, look, you got nothing to hit this Chien-Pao with, really. And, you know, let's see what happens. You can click Protect, but it doesn't really help you in the grand scheme of things. Alright, was it correct? Should I have pinned that Registeel slot? Because he's thinking about it now. He swaps the P2. Ooh, if this is instant, this is a great play here. It is instant. Oh, baby. That thing is dead. Did he protect Registeel? Tell me you protected Registeel. I know you protected Registeel. He protected Registeel. There it is, folks. Alright, I think this can pick up. So here's the Scald into instant. Oh, this is going to be close, actually. Let's see. Here's Sacred Sword. It does pick up. That's huge. That's great. And again, we're not really worried about Primarina because we've got Rillaboom in the back. Alright, and again, Registeel is going to be still keep getting all this recovery, of course. But yeah. So it's just P2 and Primarina. Alright, and again, that burn chip is really helping me. I think that's still within Sacred Sword range. So we're just chilling here. Alright, it's a slow game, but you know, we're just withering down this Reggie. He only had one boost. And oh, now he wants to go into the Primarina. Okay. Okay. So, I mean, either way, I think this is still an easy Scald onto the Steel slot. And if he wants to go for the KO, he can. But I still think Sacred Sword is... How many turns of Trick Room, actually? Let me check. Still 2 turns, technically. Alright, so... I still think he wants to double in that slot. How about this? We Scald this slot. And... I am intimidated, too. That's the other problem. You know what? How about this? Scald you. Switch you into this thing. I know he's going to get a little bit more recovery. But he's running out of options here. And I still want to keep the Chien-Pao and keep that Sash intact. So let's go Rillaboom here. We'll give him more recovery, but, you know, it's still fine. As long as we can overwhelm the other slot here, which is what I'm really trying to do. Alright, he goes for the Heavy Slam. Yeah, see, I know he wants to be aggressive here. Alright, there's a Hyper Voice. Again, it's not really doing a whole lot there. And his Premier is doing more damage to himself anyway. Here's the Scald. That? Ah, but he's gonna get recovery, of course, right? But, again... Still fine, because we still have Fake Out pressure, right? All things considered, we can Fake Out. And we have an Assault Vest, we're chilling. I have Grassy Glide. He probably just double protects anyway. All things considered. And again, the Suicune is still chilling here. He can't beat it. And that Registeel is down for the count almost. I think he just protects. Okay. He might even just double protect. But again, Scald over on this slot is probably an ideal play. And then I can just simply Fake Out the Prim, and I think it's okay from this range. See what he does. Yeah, Prim protects, but really, like, even the double here is not going to really help him. And he actually didn't even go for the double, actually. So that means Suicune gets to pick up this KO, all things considered. There's a Body Press. Alright, does decent damage into Rillaboom, but not enough damage. And Registeel finally goes down. That means Rillaboom is clicking Grassy Glide every day of the week now. So we weathered the storm. Slow game, right? But, you know, feels good. Feels good. 1 turn of Trick Room left. So we get to play a Clover Bell's team in game 1. Alright, you can't beat me with my own team. Alright, I think in Sword and Shield I played my team 4 times and I won all 4 of them. Alright, I do remember that. So now this will make it 5-0. I'm 5-0 against my own squads. Alright, here's the P2. Alright, we just have to, you know, use Chien-Pao and we should be good there. And honestly, we can just Snarl, and we should be good. And again, just Grassy Glide over here, and I think he just cancels in all honesty. Alright, enjoy Primarina. There's the Grassy Glide. Now we just overwhelmed this P2 slot. He can't kill. He has nothing to hit the Chien-Pao with. Alright. Alright, and we do get the Snarl off. Mitigate that damage if he was going for anything. And that's exactly what he was doing. Yeah, there's the Tri-Attack. Rillaboom survives because we got off the Snarl. Suicune made sure that Rillaboom survived. I just want you to make that clear. Just want to make that clear. And again, we still have Arcanine in the back as well. So, all in all, we should be alright. So what I want to do now is just deal some big damage. And even if he gets the KO on Rillaboom, I can switch into Chien-Pao and just finish things off. So, Scald here. Alright, and Woodhammer will be the play. And again, I'll get the free switch whether he picks up this KOs or not. But he's not even going to let me get that chance. He's just going to cancel. And we're going to get the win against the Clover squad. I haven't seen Sableye since Regulation C. There is another Heatran here. Heatran on the rise. Cresselia, Heatran. Don't tell me this is ally switch stuff. And then that's the Blood Moon Ursaluna. This is where Snarl is going to be really, really useful here. There's no Wide Guard shenanigans here either. It's Prankster Sableye too. It's not great, but I think Suicune looks great here as a lead. And then honestly, just straight Flutter. Like Suicune Flutter looking pretty good here. And if he brings Crest Heatran, it's not the end of the world. Again, Snarl's going to do a lot to him. And then in the back, we definitely want to bring... I think I bring Rillaboom Chien-Pao here. I think this is the way. I leave Arcanine home here. See what he's got here. Interesting squad, especially with the Sableye. I don't know what he's going to do with it. But I think what I have to do, no matter what, is just weaken the other slot. And we'll still kill the Sableye, of course, but... it just depends on when he leads here. It could be just Crest Blood Moon here, so let's see. Alright, he's leading this. Is this... okay. Is this Eject Pack or some shenanigans? This is some best of one ladder gimmick stuff. Either way, I still want to click Snarl. Neutralize that thing. And I still want to click Dazzling Gleam. All things considered, I still want to click Dazzling Gleam. If he clicks Light Screen, sure. Thunder Wave, sure. I still want the Snarl off. I still got Rillaboom. So he's leading his big offensive wave. And if he protects turn 1, that's also something. But Snarl and Dazzling Gleam is good pressure here. And he has no Trick Room, so I am going to go first. Unless he does something that I'm not aware of. Alright. There is an immediate Terastallization. Okay. And it is going to be the Blood Moon. It's going to be Terra Normal. That means my Flutter is getting nuked. I really need the Snarl to go off here. I don't know what this Sableye does. Quash! Okay. That's fine. I'll live with that. Alright, so we still get off the Snarl here. This is still good damage. I mean, a good damage mitigation, I would say. And we get to remove the Sableye off the field, assuming I live this Blood Moon. I should. Oh, he's going for the Suicune? Oh, we eat that. Wait a second. You let the Flutter live. Alright, that's fine by me, man. No Trick Room, you're -1. I'm chilling. I'm absolutely chilling. Your big top dog is already at less than half health. Suicune can probably take another one of these, and then I can keep snarling things. I'm cool. I can always Terra next turn as well. I'm okay with this. Alright, what is this? There's the Heatran. Oh, we're 100%. We're snarling. We can't Scald. He actually already Terra'd. So what I can do is I can still Snarl, and I'm still going to... I don't want to Terra in front of a Heatran. right? So like I can still, but he can protect, right? I understand that. I still think Snarl is going to be very useful. I can also click Tailwind here. I don't think I need to per se. I still think I want to click Snarl, and then I want to just repressure with something like Rillaboom, but it is risky. Let's just click D-Gleam. Alright, we're clicking D-Gleam. That just removes the Blood Moon altogether. We'll save the Terra. We'll save the Terra. And let's see who's faster between this Heatran and our Suicune here. Alright, it is us. So we should be able to just hit this Snarl and just punish this Heatran. And it is Flash Cannon. So this also makes me glad I didn't Terra, and we get to live anyway. So that's good. So Suicune kind of chilling here. And again, Flutter Mane just dealing all this chip damage while everything is getting nuked. Cresselia, another one that can just get snarled here. Snarl, and again, I can just nuke it. Right? I've got Chien-Pao, I've got Rillaboom. I kind of want to just keep nuking. I can Scald you now. Right? I did not see a Life Orb on that. This might even just be AV. Do I just keep snarling and then just focus on the Cresselia? With Shadow Ball? I actually can't do that anyway. I'm just going to... I can Scald now, technically. I can Scald and just click Dazzling Gleam. Let's see. Alright, D-Gleam comes out. A little bit of chip into Heatran. Alright, I wonder if Scald picks up here. It actually does. Suicune is putting in work in this game. We get a crit. Very deserving. Absolutely very deserving. What are we doing? And it is going to be Trick Room. It's not going to do it. Suicune's just going to sit in front of here. I'm just going to Scald you until the cows come on. Let me reset the Flutter Mane. And then when the time comes, we're going to hit you with the Shadow Ball. Alright, so here we go. We're going to Snarl you. Alright, Flutter, we're going to switch you out. We're going to go into Rillaboom here. Alright, I think we're fine. Battle was cancelled! Suicune was just too good in this game. What is this? This is a mono bug team. What the... Oh no. After two interesting games, we're playing something very interesting. What the heck is this? I'm going to lose. I don't know what this does. And it's piloted by a Japanese player? Oh, no, it's over. Do I just go aggressive here with Arcanine and Chien-Pao? I'm not sure what this is supposed to do. Alright, there's a Rabsca, there's a Cutiefly. I don't know what anything does here. I don't know if anything gets Wide Guard. Yeah. I've got Flutter again coming in that can do a lot of damage, and I've got Rillaboom for fake out stuff. So I don't want to bring a grass type into a bug game. I've got Suicune here, so that's cool. I can always do that. And then do I even need Landorus? I could use Landorus. Let me go Landorus. Let's see what this does. Alright, we're gonna leave Suicune on the bench here. I don't know what... Yeah, I'm going... Listen, we gonna lose to an all-bug team after all this. Let's see. Alright. Alright, how are we gonna do this? He had Fortress as his profile picture too. That tells me something. Alright, what are we doing? What is this? Does something get fake out here? I have no idea. I really want to click Rock Slide though. And I don't know what I do with this thing. I got Sucker Punch for this. Does this thing even attack? I got Icicle Crash. I can hit that over here. Yeah, I'm gonna just keep it standard here. And I could click Flare Blitz. I could click Rock Slide everywhere. Let's see See what happens here. Oh my god, that thing gets wide guard. Okay. That's cool. Unless we kill something here. Okay, we didn't even kill. Alright, and we get blocked by wide guard. Alright, what are we doing here? What is this? There's some shenanigans here. Alright. Let's see it. Trick Room. Huh. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I still don't know how you beat the Arcanine. So I'm gonna still keep this thing honest. I'm gonna still click Sucker Punch here. And I'm gonna still click Rock Slide and see what he does. If he clicks Wide Guard again, he clicks Wide Guard again. But yeah, I don't know what he's supposed to do. Alright, Sucker? It fails, so he's trying to do something else. Gravity? Wait a minute. No, he's not. He's not. Oh my god, he is. Okay. Alright. Cool, cool. I somewhat understand the gimmick. Interesting. He clicked Trick Room. I might have to reposition here and get my guys out, depending on what he wants to bring in. That was something. That was something. All right. So now let's see what he does. Okay, it's Yanmega. I've never played against Yanmega. And it's Heracross. Oh, baby. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, he clicked Trick Room, right? So I'm not really sure what I'm supposed. I kind of want to just switch out the Arcanine here, but still keep everything else in. Let's go into the Yanmega here. I can even just technically protect. Just protect this thing first. Let's scout. Let's go into something like, I would say, let's go into Flutter Mane first. See what he does here. Just in case if he wants to click a fighting move, he's just going to whip it into the ghost type. So, let's see what he wants to do. I would imagine Terrestrialization comes out here. Yep, there is a Terrestrialization. Alright, is it going to be the Yanmega? I want to see the Yanmega. Let's see. Come on. Oh, it's the Heracross. What is this? It's Terra Ground. Ooh. Okay. What were we doing here? Not sure. Alright, well, we're going to protect Chien-Pao. We're not going to find out on that slot. We're going to find out on this slot. He went for... Oh, he is going to go for the Chien-Pao. Okay. And... Oh, he went for Earthquake. Oh, dude. Okay. He hit his own Yanmega. I see. Is that banded? Interesting. Yeah, it looks abandoned. I mean, he hit me for pretty big damage. It's Moxie? Oh, no. Oh, dude, it's Moxie. That is bad. Alright, well, I have to get these guys in. Looks like I'm gonna have to click E-Speed. Alright, well, if he's banded, he has no way to hit the Landorus. So there's that. I think we just focus on the Lando here. Yeah, I'm gonna just click E-Speed. I'm gonna hope this kills. And yeah, I'm gonna click Earth Power. And hope it hits the Heracross really hard. Terrabat, Choice Band, E-Speed. Let's click it over here just in case. But yeah. What a predicament. Oh, but okay. Alright. Let's see what he does. Now, does something have Protect here? If something's got Protect, I think we're cooked. But we'll see. If the Yanmega has Protect, we're cooked. We're cooked. Oh, man. He clicked their EQ. He did. Oh, no. Yeah, he clicked EQ. Alright, we did get an Intimidate off. So, I don't know if we live this now, but let's see. Oh, man. Yeah. Alright, and he hit my Landorus too. That's crazy. That's funny. Alright, so there's the rental for our squad. So Suicune did the job that it needed to do in the games that it did come in. Overall, the rest of the pieces did the job that they needed to do. The Chien-Pao, Arcanine, Rillaboom, of course, we already know what they can do with their Fake Out Pressure, Intimidate Support, Rock Slide Spam, Sucker Punch, Sacred Sword, all those good things. Parasol Flutter Mane, great showcase in that first game, right? That's how you can get around the setup stuff. You know, you just click Perish, pick up a couple KOs first, then click Perish, pivot your slots, and then from there, you're just straight chilling. And then Landorus also coming in, you know, when it needed to come in and do the job, Landorus will do what it needs to do. But again, you got Icy Wind, Snarl, Tailwind support from Suicune. Listen, the only thing you got to be aware of is like the Ogerpon Wellspring stuff, but you got enough to deal with Ogerpon Wellspring with this rest of the team. And all in all, it's just a very straightforward, hyper-aggressive squad with your balance cores. So, you know, give it a go. Let us know how you do with Suicune. And again, shoutouts to OrangeSteve for getting top 4 with our squad in that big tournament on Tuesday. All right, we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.